The last supporting energy for this light transmission this evening is bust out of your cocoon. That one phase of our lives is ending and another is beginning. We are on the verge of exciting possibilities, even though we might feel highly restricted or constricted at this time. And this also felt like an important line, that the ego, the human self, may feel more constricted, more restless, more, restricted than ever. And yet Spirit said there's exciting possibilities on the horizon that we may never have even dreamed of. We are not trapped. Like a butterfly struggling to break free out of its cocoon, we are breaking free of our limiting beliefs and expectations. And, Spirit mentioned in the beginning of this weaving that, pack only what is essential. And there is the feeling from Spirit that these limiting beliefs and expectations, they're simply too heavy to bring across to where we're going. They cannot walk across the bridge. So we have to remember that this is not a place where we are trapped, even if it feels that way. This is actually planetary ascension, and we have reached the collective threshold. And Spirit says that this is an exciting time that is worth any discomfort that we are feeling. And from the perspective of those on the other side, they were like staring at me like, you ungrateful little, what's like, do you know how cool it is to have front row seats? And I was like, do you guys want to feel sometimes what it feels like to have front row seats? Because it's a little uncomfortable. But they assure us, and Spirit assures us, that this is actually one of the most exciting times, if not the most exciting time ever, to be in a physical body as a soul. And it will be worth any of the current discomfort that we are presently feeling. We're encouraged to be honest and to release what is not resonating with us. So once again, we're back to that resonant. Does it resonate with your body? Do you feel it within your cells? If it's not a yes, it's most likely a no. Move away from situations, people, and things that do not bring us joy and vitality. So that doesn't necessarily mean we just cut people out of our lives or change our whole career on the dime. It might, but it means more that we're not just giving away our energy currency to things that we know are going to drain us over and over and over again. We're respecting ourselves enough to break free of that. And to experience something greater, Spirit says we must first let go of what is in our hand. This is a time of spiritual empowerment where we are engaging life on our own terms. Nothing can stand in our way. Who we are today, and Spirit is asking us to ask, who are we today and what do we want to experience right now? So this is the question. Can't read my own handwriting. Who are we today and what do we want to experience right now? These are questions to be asking ourselves because it's important for us to fully decide. In fact, Spirit must fully decide for the codes to activate, the soul codes. This is a combination of will, intent, and focus. So if even a small amount of us is not yet ready to step into that sphere, that is okay. But Spirit wants us to know that nothing is actually going to stand in our way. Once again, we cannot miss what is meant for us. The lyrics, I felt alone, I still feel afraid, I stumble through it anyway. So once again, this acknowledgement that it's not easy, that, the faint of heart, did not come here to walk this path, but it's an incredibly beautiful and powerful time when we have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. So I'm going to go back to the beginning here and just do a quick little review because I feel like Spirit wants me to just capture this all together with the original lyrics of the world's a dream. It's going to be a showdown. Don't look the other way. This feeling that we came to unlock the game. We came to experience this most sacred game in the art of remembrance, to go from the doubt and the low self-worth or low self-esteem of the am I, the part of us that's always wondering, am I doing this right? Like, am I where I'm supposed to be? Am I, it's just human nature, or we think it's human nature. And Spirit says we're moving into the place where we are the I am, where we are remembering that we are the co-creator with the divine. And we're reminded that we're asked to master this emotional field during July because there are all of these key codes coming through in August, these soul codes, light codes, whatever you want to call them, that actually activate us and move us into actually different realities if we allow them. But we have to once again remember that what we think about, we are creating. So we want to make sure that what we are thinking and the emotions that we are projecting into the world are what we want the world to speak back to us. And once again, the supporting energies of flowing like water, syncing up with the earth's heartbeat, and knowing that the collective threshold has been reached. Even if it feels like things are looking very bleak when we tune into the outer world, that is why we are encouraged to tune within, because we will be shown from spirit and our own soul's perspective what is really going on. And through our will, our intent, and our focus, we will be able to anchor in love and wisdom in a time where everyone else is experiencing chaos. And the beautiful thing about each of us anchoring in that wisdom, anchoring in that love, is it spreads, and others can then easily drop into that space as well.